Men know what they want, therefore do not pursue them, okay? They know exactly the type of woman that they want. So if you are the one pursuing them, they won't take you seriously. And they have every right not to take you seriously because you're not their cup of tea. You may think that, oh, well, he is a man and I am a woman. I can get any man that I want. I know you can get any man that you want. But what type of relationship are you seeking? Because if you say you can get any man that you want, what you are forgetting is that you are an emotional being. You will emotionally get connected to that man. Initially, you may think it's all joke and give your body to him here and there. In the long term, you want something emotional, and he's going to prove to you that he is a man. He was born a man to be a man. So he is going to be detached. He won't give you any sort of emotion to go with that. He can only give you his body. So men know what they want, therefore do not attempt to pursue them. If you are not their cup of tea, if they're not showing you any type of interest and you are interested in them, I would say let them go. It won't work. It won't work unless he is interested in you. If he isn't and you are the woman that is interested in him, it's not going to work. If the road will reverse, he can make you, if you like him even a little bit, he can make sure he can make you like him more. Do you understand? If he is pursuing you to a certain level, to a point where you realize that, you know what, he truly cares, you may fall in love with him. But if you, the woman, is doing the pursuing, it doesn't work because you are going against nature. And what happens when you go against nature, things do not work as they were supposed to, because that is not the normal realms of things. That's not how society functions. And the male nature and their mentality, they like to feel as if they have acquired something. They have defeated a woman, meaning they pursue you and now you are defeated and you're saying yes to them. The courting a woman is very rewarding to men. Let him do the chasing so he can tell you history or stories to his friend once you guys start dating. Like, you know what, when I was pursuing her, when I was courting her, she did this, she did that. But if you take that away from him, then you are taking his ability of being a man. So his natural domain of being a man, you have taken that out of him. So do not expect a lot from this man. What you want, you won't get if you act like that. Men do not function like that. You may say, well, Rose, I like him. I wanted to make the road very easy for him. I didn't want him I didn't want to make it harder on him. Because what women do when they like a man, they don't let that man court them properly. And that is the biggest mistake we make. That's our mistake. That's a known mistake that women make. When we like a man, we make sure that you don't suffer in pursuing us. The courtship is so short, it's so easy. Get going. I want you to. Even if you want him to. You need to learn to hide your emotion. Hold your heart. Learn to control your heart, your emotion. The woman that is powerful is a woman that knows how to control her emotions, even if she's interested in a guy. And that is not an easy thing to do, because I can come here and say, you know what, hold your guns, hold this. But when you see him, you just melt. You're like, I cannot hold my emotion, Rose. He's so hot. Because when you're interested in a man, anything he does is hot. Even when he farts around you is hot. Because you're interested in him. Nothing about him stinks, apparently, including his fart. Silly me. So therefore, it's like, okay, hold your heart. Learn to control your emotion, no matter how difficult it is. If you can learn to control your emotion, the ball, B-A-L-L, the ball is going to be in your court. You are going to win. Do you understand me? You are definitely going to win, because it's like he's going to realize that, you know what, I don't mind pursuing her. He's going to pursue longer, and as he keep pursuing you, he will get to know you. If you don't allow him to work so hard to get to know you, then he wouldn't care. not knowing you well enough before he gave up on you, because you are definitely giving him the opportunity to give up on you. Like, he wouldn't care not knowing you so well before he gave up on you. If you don't give a man the right opportunity to get to know you, then you would definitely give him the wrong opportunity, which is it was just sex. I know her, but it was just sex, cause you don't want that to be the case. You want to make sure that you are composed, which is a hard thing to do. It's like people with a great characteristic, they are composed under pressure, meaning the people that are very calm under pressure and they control themselves under pressure. Those are people you want to look up to. You want to learn their mindset and befriend them, because it's not everyone who can definitely function under pressure. So the pressure of wanting to give in the man that you're interested in can be very high and demanding, and can be very hard to resist. And I'm here to tell you, learn to resist that, because if you can survive that pressure, you're going to keep this man for the long term. The reward weighs more than that instant gratification you are chasing. Because if you want instant gratification now and tell him how you feel about him, you didn't give him enough opportunity to pursue you. How you feel about him is not important at this moment. It's too early. Okay, you love him, all right, what else? What else are we talking about? Oh yeah, I want to bang. Okay, go bang him. Guess what is going to happen? He's going to dump you and go pursue a woman that is going to hold her emotions and not tell him everything she feels. Not tell him that, you know what, I was interested in you before you were interested in me. She will hold that and say, I was never interested in you. How about that? How about that? Because she's trying to win this man over. If you don't learn how to win him over, then you're going to learn how to lose him. You are definitely going to lose him, because facilitating everything for him, he's not going to appreciate that. He's not going to learn to appreciate that. It's like someone who is filthy rich, he won't understand the suffering of the lower class. How would he understand that? He lives in luxury. So if you give a man a luxurious treatment without him working hard for it, how do you expect him to take you seriously? How do you expect him to fall in love with you? You did not give him enough time to fall in love with you, and do not blame him. I'm here to say, do not blame this man. If I was a man, I would have behaved just like those men. I wouldn't take any woman seriously. Any woman that made the courtship, very easy for me, I wouldn't take her seriously, because I would not know the importance of courting her. She didn't allow me to court her. So I'm trying to tell women that, please, learn to control your emotion. Learn to be patient. Patient, it is a hard thing to adopt, but it's the best thing you can ever learn. Learn to be patient with the man you are interested in. The emphasis is on the man you are interested in, because apparently you know how to push those men you don't want away. You know how to not reply to their call. You know how to ignore the living, whatever it is, shit out of them. But the man that you like, the minute he texts you, is, oh yes, I'm here. How are you? How are you? Do you want to go out? Yeah, yes. What the heck? You didn't even allow him to ask, where would you like to go out to? Where do you usually go to? Like, which restaurant? Your favorite restaurant? What do you do? What do you like? He doesn't know that about you. You say, yeah, I'm ready to go out with you. You're crazy. And you think he will fall in love with you and take you seriously? You're doing him a favor. He is a man. Of course, from the initial stages, he's going to say, bingo, I like this. This is my vibe. He's going to bang you. He's going to love bomb you, because you have just gave him the avenue to love bomb you, because he will not fall in love with you in that manner. I'm sorry, he cannot. Even if he wanted you on the serious note, he cannot take you seriously. You just change his mindset about you by thinking you're doing him a favor. You cannot do favors to men that want to pursue you. Let him pursue you in the natural realms of things. Give him the chance to pursue you and court you the way he wants to. Okay, delay everything. If you truly want a man, like the man that you truly want, delay even sexual activities with him. Delay it. No matter how hard it is to, because it's hard to be next to someone you find attractive. Look at him, his mannerism. You're attracted to him. Attraction is a very powerful thing. Resisting those temptations is not easy. But if you can do it, oh my dear, you will come here on this video and say, Rose, I did it and it worked. Yeah, it always does. It is guaranteed to work because it's slow burn. Like romance, those romantic movies, slow burn type of romance movies. You need to slowly burn and, take it to the next level when the time is right. When the time is right, men are known to judge women that give themselves to them so easily. Because we women, we may think, well, we're doing them a favor. It is not a favor in his eyes. What did I say to you guys about men? They're very logical and they're smart. He's going to question your behavior with other men. If you make it that easy for him, he's going to say, well, it was easy for me. Ma'am, I like it. It may have been your first time, giving your cookies away this easily because you really couldn't resist him. You were attracted to him. But do you know what is going to happen in his mind? Because they're smart creatures. Men are smart. He's going to say, well, I like this girl, but I have to question her behavior. How many men have she given her body to within a week? She slept with me within 3 days, or she slept with me within 2 weeks. How many men have slept with her? Don't you think he has every right to question your moral and your behavior? He has every right. I'm sorry, he has every right to question you. And he has every right to back off. That's how come certain men show strong interest from the get-go. And then as your behavior changes, he loses interest. He's like, I'm backing out of this. I thought she was going to be hard to deal with, but she made everything so easy for me to a point where I cannot see her for what I thought she was. Meaning his point of views of you has changed. You are basic. He thought you were going to be a challenge, but you turned out to be basic. You may not be a basic girl. You may be a challenging woman. But because you were interested in him, you let your guard down so soon. You mess the whole thing up. Men know what they want. Therefore, do not pursue them. You are going against nature by pursuing them and by making everything so easy for them. You cannot serve a man like that, my dear. You want to make sure you hide your emotions and your feelings and your intention. Let's say you find him attractive. Hide that. Pretend he's not attractive. Let him ask you if you find him attractive. Bring his guard down to a point where he will be miserable. And then you can, loosen and encourage him to pursue though. Don't go cold turkey on him. Give him some inclination of interest if you want him to keep pursuing. There is a right way to go about this. Do not go cold turkey on him and show him little to no interest. That's not how it works. I'm saying that be diplomatic. There's a way to approach this. Don't give too much or too little. Okay? Uncommentary, uncommon answer. Again, my name is Rose, and I shall always remain the Rose that you know. Thank you.